Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second season of the University Alliance Cup featuring Valorant. We started with 12 teams and now we are down to 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the semifinals. These 4 teams are battling it out for the campus torch, a prize pool of over 100,000 pesos. The right to call themselves the best in the country and scholarships. I'm Ryujin. Joined here with me is Hyron, and we'll be your shoutcasters for today's matches. Hyron, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm looking good. Super excited for this. Of course, it's good to be back here once again, casting for UAC. And looking at our matchup here, we've got green on green and red on blue. I believe for today, it's got the FIT Itamaros up versus Veritas Arcos from De La Salle University. Of course, we've got Mustang Warriors from USC, Warriors Arena, and of course, LG Esports, the beloved LG Esports from ADMU. And this is going to be a really exciting matchup. Looking at the quarters from before, man, these teams have been through so much, and it's great to see them competing at this level. We'll see who comes out on top and makes it to the grand finals.
That's true. That's true. I mean, we've seen two of teams here were in the finals, aka LG Esports and Veritas Arcos, and we have the two favorites actually. You know, the two teams that secured an early slot in these finals, right? They were waiting for whoever was gonna face them, and now finally after a week break for them, you know, they're gonna be facing quite some formidable teams in LG Esports and Veritas Arcos. But Hydron, who do we have in our first series today? I believe we have FEU Itamaros versus De La Salle University Veritas Arcos, the defending champs against possibly one of the frontrunners for the championship this season.
Definitely, like FIT, they're a team that goes fast, they go hard, and they're always on the aggressive side of things. And meanwhile, the DLSU squad a little bit more well-rounded. They've got experience on their backs despite the changes in the roster from the previous UAC that we had. But of course, looking at our players, look at that. Tricks, like I said, FIT super aggressive. Tricks, I think, is one of those the embodiments of that. You know, always gets those entries. A lot of deaths, of course, but as of course he goes in there, gets those kills. Maybe he gets traded back, but that's his role, and his combat score shows it as well.
Truly. I mean, this comes down to doing your job. You know, if you already know what you're gonna be doing for your team, that's what you need, right? I mean, you might die, sure, but if you get to the site, get that spike planted, you've already done your job. Now it's up to your teammates to to help you out. You know, even after you're dead. And Hyron, I believe we have an interview actually for the for one of our players, no?
Yeah, looking forward to hearing that. And let's go ahead and check on the interview as well. Let's see.
For this upcoming matchup, it's basically just mechanical training our mechanics and training our macro by just reviewing VODs and discussing why things didn't work out and what we could have done to win rounds that we didn't.
So ayun nga, since yung players sa amin is may kanya-kanyang org and teams, edi syempre may sarili-sarili silang schedule of scrimmages and team practices. So ayun, kami as a university team is hindi kami makapag-practice or scrimmage. So more on individual preparations or trainings lang kami. Pero I know naman na kakayanan namin.
To FIT, really excited to fight against you guys, and I guess all I can say is that let's have a good match.
Siguro message ko na lang sa Veritas Arcos is bigyan natin ng magandang series, yung audience, malayuap energy. Wow.
Definitely a really good sportsmanship between these two teams. Of course, they're prepared for this. I think they're really the hallmark of a good team that's focused on improving is always those VOD reviews, practice together, and really check back on those mistakes that you made so you can polish it up, as our players did say. And yeah, they're trying to give us a show that's as good as collegiate basketball. Let's get right into this collegiate esports action. What do you think of that, Ryujin?
Well, really, I like that interview. You see the respect that these players have for each other. You know, no bad blood between them. Really, just two teams, a bunch of players who want to enjoy and have fun. In the end, no, they're still friends. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
once in a while they queue up together, they see each other. It's really good to see that. But now, yes, you're right, we're gonna be jumping into some action, because right now, as you see in the pick'ems today, there is a very, it's somewhat lopsided. 71% of you viewers are gearing towards FIT over the defending champions, actually, Virtus Arcos. Hyron, I expected this to be a little bit closer, 50-50, because honestly, when I was making my predictions, I was also 50-50 on these two teams.
I feel like FIT have shown themselves to be that rising favorites in UAC, and with a lot of power out of Viridis Arcus from the previous, roster, I feel like a lot of our viewers are like, okay, they're looking at FIT and they're looking at the potential, they're looking at the players, and they have such a versatile roster. Like they have subs, and you'd think that they were starters, right? Like the kind of players that they have. And honestly, I can't blame our viewers for making this lopsided vote. But of course, the LSU, they are archers after all, and they are looking to find their mark. And they're gonna go down swinging, or maybe even beat out the opposing team here against FIT, the Itamraos. But yeah, they've got, of course, pick 'em shout out here. Galingan mo Jet ng FIT. So most likely that might be for Miko here. Yeah, has played the Jet the most out of the FIT roster. So we'll see a lot of support from the fans from both teams actually in our chat. So magingay, just keep making noise in the chat. Share the stream, of course. And no doubt, the UAC would not be a thing without our sponsors. It is, of course, going to be Riot Games, our publishing sponsor, Globe Telecom, our official telco sponsor, Twitch Student, our platform partner, Kovac 2.0 by the Meta, our official aim trainer, and Valorant PH, our community partner. And of course, you can't forget Logitech. Of course, as we're gonna have a little bit of a gift to you guys once we load onto the map. But talking about the map picks, Icebox banned out by the Itamro Split, banned out by Viridis Arcus for this game, and Bind is going to be our game one for today. What are your thoughts on this region?
Well, Bind is their strongest map. I mean, in the first game, especially in a series like this, when you have the advantage of picking the first map, you gotta go for what your best map is, right? When you're there already, when you can secure that first series, when you kind of have somewhat of a you can lean on it, right? When you can
Yeah.
your lead, right? You can lean on your lead. You're already up 1-0. You're gonna be going to game two, in enemy territory, because that's where your opponent has the map pick. But in the end, though, I really like this bind pick just because I've seen Viridis Arcus play bind. They are very, very skilled at playing bind, whether it's attack or defense. They have their own strategies, and I'm pretty sure that these two teams have studied each other, given enough info towards each other. So I'm more curious about what their agent picks are gonna be.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
Bind is very, very flexible. I'm expecting in high tier, you see Brimstone, because of how fast he can drop his smoke, simultaneously. You also see Raze, because of the power of her paint shells to clear sights. It's either we're gonna see the usual picks that we always see, but now, thanks to the recent release of the new agent, Astra is very, very powerful in bind as well.
Yeah,
You've seen her utility, right?
I feel like Astra, we kind of overlooked her in the previous weeks of UAC, because a lot of players and a lot of the casters think that she's a little bit too slow paced for how our collegiate players like to run it. But I feel like with a coordinated team, which our collegiate teams are no doubt satisfy that that condition to some extent, coordinated, can really put out a lot of power, especially do a lot more stopping power, like either post plant, a lot of situations where the gravity well can just screw you up, or even just put you in a very vulnerable position where you can just get fragged without any take back. So I feel like I'm really wanting to see a lot of Astra here, especially here in this map. And looking at this map pick, of course, DLSU did pick it up. It's their best map. And I feel like against Itamraos, who are really attacker skewed, though, they're going to get their get a run for their money here, because FIT, man, like I said, very, very aggressive. They prefer being the ones who are in charge, the ones keeping the momentum. But we'll just have to see how it all plays out. I'm sure the preparation for our teams is top notch for this level.
Yep, definitely. And right now, guys, take a look at your screens down below
Mhm.
us. Make sure that you, if you're looking to supercharge your gaming setup, so you can hashtag keep playing, check out Logitech's amazing gaming gear at logitech.acadarena.com or type hashtag LogitechG in the chat for a 175 peso discount for a minimum of 1,750 purchase on any Logitech G product. I'm a big fan of Logitech. As you can see the big G right there, right on. We love Logitech. It's really they're gaming peripherals.
I feel like picking up a Logitech headset as well, like in the near future, funds permitting, of course. But we're gonna have to see. Broke college student. I know a lot of our viewers can relate to that as well. But yeah, 175 peso flat discount for a minimum purchase of 1,750. So we're getting into our agent picks here right now. Super, super excited, of course. Let's see who is actually playing for FIT. So we got Bat Ghost, Admiral Trix, Miko, and Worship. So this is what people would say is like the premier FIT lineup for the game. Worship, Bat Ghost, Miko. These guys can go super, super crazy. Let's go beast mode. Of course, Viridis Arcus. They're very well rounded as a team here, and they're eyeing that Astra.
I like that hover over the Astra pick. That might be, that might be their ace. If they have it up their sleeve, I'm excited to see if they're gonna pull something out. But on this side of there we go. They locked it in. Looks like they're gonna be running this. Actually, this is the standard call that you usually see.
Nothing
Jet
too out of the ordinary.
right? That's true. Nothing wild. No wild picks, unfortunately. But on the other side, actually, this is a mirror matchup to some extent.
Pretty much.
Both teams running a double duelist with a jet and a raise. And we also see the difference in sentinels.
Yeah,
with
it's
preferring the cipher.
It's really on whether you want that German engineering going for you or you want that Moroccan drip going for you. That's really the difference between these two teams here. And of course, looking at our player matchup, these guys are ready. Esports pose here coming in from FIT. But of course, going into this game one, this is of course a best of 3. So it is going to be a crucial game. And right before the grand finals, our teams, our players are stoked to all hell, and they're gonna make this count.
Of course, right now again, this is game 1 of the semifinal series between FUI Tamaraos versus De La Salle Viridis Arcus. And right now, you see the Pick'ems. It hasn't budged a bit, Tyron. 78% still.
Wow, they really love FIT.
Looks like they're really confident. I mean, if you see that lineup, again, Bat Ghost, Tricks, Worship, even us, we would actually just believe in that squad. Have faith in that squad. As right now we are on a technical pause. There might be some issues between players. We don't know, but this is good. Technical pause at the start of the game to make sure that everyone is. No one's playing at disadvantage. Just sounds fair.
Yeah, better now than the middle of the match, I'd say. Better now than later at this point. So a little bit of a more prep time. Have our players be all hyped up. I'm sure you guys are super excited for this as well. But once again, this is going to be FU on defender side. Once again, I keep stressing this. I do think that they're a bit more well-rounded than FIT, and that's their edge in this game. So if they can really skew the map picks in their favor here, which they are trying with, starting with the best foot forward. As you said, Ryujin, it's their best map. Against FIT though, can they weather the storm? Because these Itamraos, they're going to become charging in. These guys aren't farm animals; they're wild, and they're going to come in charging.
That's true. I mean, like, we've seen them play. We've seen the coordination. We've seen their strategies. Really, LaSalle is starting on defense,
Hmm.
and this is defender-sided map. I mean, it's easier for them to handle their angles. It's easier
Hmm.
for them to have the peaker's advantage over their opponents. Really, it's better. Oh no, actually, correction.
Yeah,
Attack.
FPU,
Starting
yeah.
for yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is a defender-sided map. So even if FEU didn't pick this map, they do
Hmm.
balance it out by
Hmm.
picking the superior side.
Yeah.
And wow, ooh, Wilson there, early cam.
Hmm. Yeah, just to get a little bit of info. Doesn't get too much out of it, unfortunately. But just looking at it, playing it a little bit slow, not committing too hard on any side. And once again, yeah, I feel like FIT they really have to leverage the defender sidedness of the map here. Is right, like the when you if you compare their attacker side win rate to their defender side win rate, it's like night and day. Of
Mhm.
course, it's not abysmal, but you definitely see a skew towards the aggressive on the Tamros here, but seems like they have chosen a site to push in. They've got the intel that B might be the way to go. Three are stacked on that side here for FUIT, but they are playing this still slowly, methodically, not showing their cards just yet. Boombot coming in, Javi gets spotted out here, but he is going to be able to track them down though. Seraph was coming in with a tailwind, getting that kill as well. Get the headshot to start it off. Bat Ghost getting it flushed out of here, rather outside here because of the cyber gauge, and that's going to be a really, really nice lineup on that shock dart, but it's not going to kill. The plant goes through. It's going to be De La Salle though, trying to keep this in their favor. I have to see, will they go for the swing here, turret out, just to get a poke in, but it is going to be them getting mowed down here as De La Salle University. They've got that crossfire going, and FEU goes down for round one.
They secured that early round. They secured an early kill actually there,
Mm-hmm.
which led to them controlling that round. And once the spike gets planted, it's quite hard to do a retake and do. Your
Mm-hmm.
options to get to the site are very very limited without putting your presence known to the other team, as we see there. Quick replay right now from the post plant, and really you saw the setup of FE there, right? You saw them
Mm-hmm.
trip stack the B side, actually expected a B take, but still they lost that early on. So it led to them giving up the side. That was very risky play there.
Yeah, but he's gonna get rushed here, get a little bit chunked at that point as they push in from that side there. But it's gonna be Tailwind coming in. Javi though is the real killer with a double kill on that Spectre. So Javi still trying to get through, but Trix gets a headshot with a classic. Gilson though trying to lurk in that dark cover. He does get a kill as well as a service coming in, and it's just going to be Miko. Last guy remaining just has the Shori, unfortunately. I don't think that's going to be enough here to take out De La Salle University squad 1-4.
Ooh, that's he's just going for the exit frags, which is a smart play here. You get someone with a Spectre, that's a huge blow to their
Mm-hmm.
economy. Plus you secure a free gun for the next round. But now Tyron, after this round, once that spike explodes, we're going to the real action.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, rifles out for sure.
In round two, this is where we see okay, smart play here by Miko, choosing to die with the spike, just to secure the economy, just to secure economy for his team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Again, good setup once more by De La Salle. I like what their play there was. That was a quick rush, and because they knew they were in an eco round, they capitalized on that. But now we're gonna see the full power of FEU, and I like how Worship is changing up his setup. For the past two rounds, with the site. Now he's soloing a B actually with four members of FEU stationed in A. Three of them are about to push showers, actually.
Oh man. They're gonna get caught here. That is going to be Miko taking a kill onto his service. Of course, gets out of dodge, but it's gonna be Trix taking a kill against Tan, and that is already two members down for DLSU. That could be the signal here for FEU to just regroup there. They already have that numbers advantage. Just fall back a little bit and let De La Salle University come to them, because the pressure here is definitely on the side of the attackers right now. Spike course, they can just pick that up right after. But I think right now Worship's kind of comfortable in that B side, reinforce as well. Dark cover coming through. Javi trying to get a few pot shots in there, unable to get kills. But right now, it seems like they're still committing on this A side. 3 to 5 though, it's looking rough.
3v5, the early play there by FEU secured some easy kills. You know, Paranoia into the Tailwind combo. As Javi there, ooh, spots out Admiral, that manages to get him low, finishes him
Oh,
off.
evens it out.
53.
Yeah, Boombot to try and flush them out from lamps. It is going to be Bat Ghost, though. Not going to get spotted just yet. Getting the dodge. He hears the plant. Has to be a little bit patient at this point, but it is going to be paint shells coming through. Bat Ghost from the side gets taken down, and Javi picks up the headshot kill. Miko, he's a little bit worried at this point. Let's see how he can make something happen. No more utility on his side of the field. It's just going to be all aim at this point. Let's see if he can use the noise to his advantage to get a flank, possibly. But Susej is expecting it. Gets the headshot. That's going to be attackers. La Salle University once again picking up another round. FEU not looking too hot.
Yep, you know who's looking hot? Javi. Javi has 7
Oh, yeah.
kills in rounds. Even manages to secure triple with the showstopper, and this is what I like. You know, this is things that we don't see often in pubs and in public matches. You know, people always save their ultimates. It's what's the point of saving your ultimate, right? If right? So it's wasted when it doesn't get used. So I like the early use of the showstopper. I mean, it's just the 3rd round. This is an eco though.
Oh, yeah?
Out there.
He's hunting here, and Trix goes down. Admiral, though, with a sheriff, can get those one taps out. He's expecting some action around his corner, doesn't find anyone just yet, but it seems like De La Salle University, they're starting to swing around the left side of the map here onto B side. It's only Worship watching that, and that's going to be a dark cover to try and ensure that they have control over this area here. Meanwhile, it's going to be Worship backed up from Hookah. Maybe they can get a flank onto someone, but those Cloudbursts are looking tight. It is going to be Sushi getting the kill with a frenzy. Gets refragged by the Vandal. Miko, though, with a range on that judge. Boombot going out. When is he going to get shot? No, Vietnam. But it's Arkistan finally getting that kill. Gilson coming in for the plant. And Admiral goes down once again to Gilson's Vandal. And that's going to be De La Salle. Such momentum on the attacker side here. FEU not looking comfortable on the defender side of even on bind.
This is where you were. This is what you were saying. FEU they have some sort of a difficult time during defense. They are better as attackers, and it's showing here. You see both sides of what you said a while ago, right? This is again LaSalle's best map, and you can see it. Their strategies, they are coordinated. You see the takes, and you see how they don't rush things and they don't go for unnecessary plays, right? They always have just one thing in mind, and it's to get into sight. Everyone's there for the refrag as this setup's actually still higher than that.
Couple bullets shot through the baths here. No showers for these guys. It is going to be Service trying to keep them from pushing out there. I think FEU, what they need to do, or I think something that they can do is like they already got an early advantage in one of the earlier rounds, despite not winning that round by pushing out. I feel like that's one way to go about it. If you're better on attack than on defense, and when you're on defense, just pretend that you're on attack and push out. That might be the name of the game here, but it seems like De La Salle University is rotating around to the other side here. Only 2 members on this side, but rotations are going to come through in the next 10 seconds. Maybe Javi and the rest of the squad can make a decisive push here coming in. It's going to be a lot of push coming in, but it's going to be a Cerberus jumping once again on the entry. Trix is, of course, blocked out by that dark cover. Can't get that op shots out. Admiral gets the kill. Once again onto Susej in this dark cover. Nobody can see anything, but Worship gets a kill, gets refragged by a Cerberus once again. Tan goes for the plant here, but Bat Ghost goes crazy, absolutely crazy. Trix on the lookout here for a Cerberus. Can he get something from here? Tailwind and Operator Shot, name a better duo, but he's starting to push that in, and thus Operator Shot's not hitting, but Miko is able to get a refrag. Operator is going to get picked up, of course. And FU, they're making some headway in this game. Can they keep this up is the question.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. You saw their take there. You saw how they implemented their defense in that round. double stacking elbow to make sure of Worship and Bat Ghost. The key factor there was that they just gave the site. Instead of contesting it, they gave the site and
Mm-hmm.
played the retake game. You saw Bat Ghost and Worship
Mm-hmm.
pop off with the flank, with the good coordination with the team. It really works for them. It really works. As
Mm-hmm.
tricks. Ooh, risky,
Oh
risky.
yeah, yeah, risky, risky, wiggy, wiggy. But of course, not too punished. Just a little bit of a chunk. But yeah, I think that's another way to think about it. No? If you're retaking, it's as if you're attacking. So I guess that works for an FIT's like style.
Mhm.
Um, we're gonna have to see if they continue with that though. Once again, De La Salle University not going for a hard commit. It's too early just yet with Bat Ghost. Wow, getting the kill onto Javi. That's one big hitter on the side of De La Salle that is down for now. They're really stacking on A though. They're really trusting that Worship can hold down B. He does have that lockdown going for him as well. But it seems like De La Salle once again. They might be rotating back to A, and that's where FEU is at this point. They're prepared. Cyber Cage is just to block us those lines of sight. Let's see if we can get those cam outs, get some intel on, but that's going to be uh, they know, okay, so it's going to be a service coming in here. Maybe you can make something happen onto A side.
30 seconds
It's
left.
going to be updraft right up there. Gets the high ground advantage against Miko. Suset.
know exactly.
Spike planted.
The spike planted here for, once again, De La Salle. We'll see if they can keep going. The Strix gets the kill with an operator. Not looking good here for De La Salle. They do have the numbers disadvantage here. Coming into Lamps. Let's see if they can get 2 against 1. No, doesn't need the other one. Bat goes still coming through though. Gets a double. Oh, that is dirty. And the Cerebus tries to run away 4 HP here with a tailwind. Trying to go for that. That is going to be the Hunter Spirit coming out. Admiral trying to dodge it out quite cleanly.
One enemy
It's just,
remaining.
at this point, it's just getting that kill here against the Cerebus, making sure that they can go for the defuse here. But I don't think he has time, especially if Tad here does have the shock dart as well as the shots come through. That's going to be De La Salle University once again taking the round.
Really, that was such a good fake by them. As we take a look at this quick replay here of the Acervus double kill, the lineups, they lined up for him there, and that's what gave them that round. That's what gave them the win. Again, what started that play was the lurk from Wilson. Great job there, throwing the cyber cages, making them think that they were gonna go B, even forcing a lockdown from Worship. As that was what gave them that fake really sold them there. And now they go from a quick fake to a quick B take as that's a slight oopsie there by Javi. Now they know where he is.
Of course, it is going to be a Cerebus coming in, and that is going to be a meaningful kill there. Bat Ghost takes up the refrag. Bat Ghost still coming through with the Sheriff, but Gilson able to take him out. They are pushing deep into B here, taking control of the side. Admiral just has to chill. That dark cover is keeping him safe for now, even while the site is being taken by De La Salle University. FEU, though, one member Worship really wounded at this point. Can they take this back, though, with the frenzy? There is a clear difference in firepower at this point. I think they're just looking for these exit frags at this point. Oh man, that's a massacre coming in from the De La Salle squad. FEU not looking too good on defender's side.
This is we're 7 rounds in, and somehow LaSalle keeps pulling off rushes. That's the third time they went to rush B. But I like how LaSalle only does their rush when they know that their opponents are on an equal round. They time it well. They look at the economy of the opponent, and then they capitalize on the rounds that they know are they're at a disadvantage. As a early showstopper actually from Miko.
Let's see if it catches anyone out here. Doesn't find anyone around the spice racks. But I guess he's just going to throw it down there just to see if there's anyone around that corner. Still, that's another one member of FU down at this point. De La Salle University, though, backing out a little bit from there. Slowly rotating, deciding what their next move is going to be. Eyeing A here, but he still could go either way. Like you said, they could, once again, it could be a bluff, and they're just rotating all the way back to where they started. It is going to be coming through around hookah, going back to B. Meanwhile, FEU looking for those flanks here from the teleporter. Then that doesn't come through just yet, doesn't find anyone. But this is once the gates are open here around B side, it is going to be bloody here as there's only 2 members of FEU. I'm not sure if the other FEU on B side. I'm not sure if the 2 other members are able to catch up. At this point, LSL University, dark cover's coming out, Paranoia will be coming through as well, just to really ensure that they can take this side and take control. Service, of course, going in, doesn't find anyone just yet in the dark cover. Yes, this is giving FEU a little bit of time to come through, but Javi takes away to kill Admiral, and Batgirls go down. Susage going crazy, denying the area here from Miko through the wall. Javi takes away the kill. That's going to be De La Salle 7-1 right now, and they are looking to take this momentum all the way to the next half already. Oh man.
My goodness, Javi is feeling it. Look at the flick. Look at the presence of mind to throw his utility towards Puka. As soon as they heard the teleporting, easy 3K there for Javi. Still keeping up the hot streak, actually dropping 12-3 and 3. What a KDA.
Oh man, yeah, he's just been going crazy. And the awareness, like, just seeing a pixel of that head go onto the left side of Hookah, shoots through a wall, easy clap. Miko comes in with the judge, immediately gets punished. No shotgun plays for you today. Susage cuts him down. That's one member of FEU going down. And once again, De La Salle, they get a pick, but they don't go for a full commit just yet. They're looking for the next opening. Yeah, they're going for A at this point. Let's see if they can go for something. There's only one member of FU right around this corner. And it's gotta be one of these killjoys. Maybe he can make something happen, but we're pretty much stuck here right now. Worship goes down. Service with a headshot. Admiral trying to get some one-taps at least just to really put a dent into De La Salle's econ here, but it's not gonna happen. Bat Ghost, though, gets a kill on kills and is trying to go for the plant at this point, but they know where Bat Ghost is at this point, and they will be ready for him. That's gonna be the sonar trying to get something. Another one-tap here from the Bat Ghost. Not finding anything with the sonar just yet, but that Sheriff is doing work to at least even out the odds here. But as Javi and the Servo still going strong, takes down Bat Ghost and Tricks for an 8-1. And they are still coming through, but it doesn't seem like they're unfazed by those Sheriff kills earlier. I mean, they've got a lot of money in their pockets.
Yup, they have secured pretty much the entire first half now with the amount of money that they have. Regardless of whether they win or they lose, they will still have guns till the end, till the half switch. As right now, we're entering a tactical pause from FEUI Tamaraos, which is, important. They really need to talk this out. They need to work on forcing a 4-8 half, because the closer that you get to slimming down that lead, the better. Because again, they are known for their attack. They are primarily an attacker-sided team, and right now the pick is still looking pretty uneven, pretty lopsided rather. Even still, the fans of FEUI still they believe, they have faith. That's 70% of them still think that they can somehow make a comeback here, and maybe after this tactical pause, they've have their mental resets.
Hopefully they have to.
And in the end, they breathe. As a pick'em shout out from Eli, let's go Fit, let's go FI. See, the fans are still there.
But the votes did slip a little bit in favor of the De La Salle here. 70-30 instead of like 80-20. Still, they're trying to stop the push here. Servo still coming through. Knife to the face here as Miko goes down. Javi takes down Worship with the showstopper. Flying through the smokes. Maybe they can find someone. A stray headshot from the Vandal. Still gonna kill. Service, though, covering his retreat with those cloud bursts. Maybe he can make something happen from heaven at this point, but he's watching that hallway. He's watching that ramp coming up to heaven at this point. But now he is going to get spotted out, so they know that. But what can FEU really do at this point? 5v3. Seems like De La Salle have themselves a very, very nice setup, but it is going to be Tricks getting repacked here by Javi. Bat Ghost, maybe he can find another person here with that Hunter's Fury just to really try and get some extra frags there, but it is going to be FEU, not looking good. But as De La Salle University takes another round here at this point with a clean plant, not losing anybody as they take control of the site. And man, this is looking rough. But of course, like you said, this is only the first half.
Yeah, this is the first half. We've seen Fit make their comebacks. They get so close, and right now maybe they're just warming up. They're warming up. They're maybe they haven't had their lunch yet. They need to somehow wake up at this point, because right now the lead isn't looking too good for them. LaSalle are still on steamrolling them at this point, actually, proving that they have their strategies. Their strategies work regardless of what happens. As
Oh, but Javi though doesn't find anyone with a boombot in hookah. Could be an opportunity, an opening for him to try and go in. Jumps down like an assassin from that window, taking a kill onto Admiral. Service picks up tricks, gets his doppelganger around that corner. Once again, they take this site without any casualties. FEU trying to find something. Miko finally gets that judge kill that he's been looking for. Picks up a Vandal for his trouble. Boombot coming through just to flush them out of guard and possibly cover his view into the site here at this point. It's going to be Javi though. He's cracked! Can he get another? Yes, he does take down Worship. Miko, however, making good use of that stolen Vandal. Showstopper once again. They are stuck in guard and services. Barely dodges out with that updraft. Will those pin shells take him down though? Yes, they finally come through. Miko swinging around, but he is going to get headshot by Tan, and that is going to be De La Salle still taking away this round. But there's that spark. There's that spark that they have to take onto attacker side here, because after that, they're going to have to win so many rounds in a row. Look at that. Covering on the right side with a boom bot.
This goes here.
The patience of Miko, the two sequences of good, amazing raise plays there. We saw the Javi's 3K, and Miko's almost ace and clutch there. But right again, this stems from De La Salle's impressive attacks towards the B side. They always seem to take side without casualties, without even dropping a single member. Sure, they have to work. They were getting outplayed in the post plant, but in terms of getting to the spike, getting that spike planted, it looks like DLSU is not having a difficult time doing that.
Yeah, at least now they stifle a little bit of the offensive. As you saw earlier, a service getting pushed out of from getting into hookah with a paranoia. Quick cloudburst, but of course here, Gilson on gets a pick here, trying to lurk around, trying to push out and lurk and get a flank, but it's not going to happen here for FEU. Now they're doubling back, see if they can find something. Hookah is occupied. Occupado is the name of the game, but that means that there's going to be a free site once they back into there, and once Batkos comes down, but get a quick headshot there. Showstopper direct hit though. It's like he's playing Soldier from a different game, but that's gonna be Javi taking a lot of damage from those paint shells. Miko nearsighted, not able to find his mark. Yeltsin takes him down, and Worship goes down as Javi headshots in the swell. Tricks trying to find some kills with his operator. Doesn't seem like he's gonna find anything just yet, and now since this is the last round in the half, nothing he can really do to stop here. At least get a few kills, pad his KDA. He still has, this is potentially winnable. Cloudburst cover his approach here. Maybe he can get something, but no, Susej finds him, catches him slipping, and Trix goes down. And this is looking to be an 11-1. Switching the sides now, maybe FIT in their comfort zone on attacker side is going to be able to catch back some rounds, but De La Salle University, they're going to be very, very comfortable defending on Bind on their best map.
Oh, this shows it, man. I'm pleasantly impressed with DLSU's play in Bind. I mean, looking at Javi as well. Javi has been absolutely feeling it. 21 kills. Wow, he's doing what he's doing his job right, and that's getting into sight. It's quite impressive to see how his individual talent is what's sparking. But now, FEU.
We do find that though. Service gets the return kill. Susej as well to follow it up. And they're ready around here. Guard and Ghost coming through. Get headshots coming in, but it's going to be the swarm grenade taken down. Plus the headshot from the classic. That Ghost trying to find someone onto Hookah. Susej goes for the swing. Isn't immediately killed at that point, but doesn't get any pot shots coming through. But De La Salle University though, they're really looking to close this off really, really quickly at this point, but with a plant coming through, have a little bit of trouble. Maybe has a lineup with that dart, just to prevent anyone trying to go for a defuse, maybe. Right around corner, Bat Ghost gets the kill. Clean headshot coming through. B.A. Wilson trying to go for that defuse while Susage covers him at this point. He's going to stick it at this point. Bat Ghost has to push this. No, a little bit too late. And now already at match point here for DLSU. FEU getting caught slipping too much in this game one. Match point already.
Oh no, the aggressive play there from the LaSalle caught them off guard. They did get a good kill early on, but the numbers disadvantage in that situation was just too much. They were just too much for them to have. Javi,
Oh man,
up for the
cheeky.
buy here. Look at the side of FID there, going for the full buy. They need to make sure that they win this.
Yeah, let's see if Javi already coming through with the judge. Pays off. Miko gets the free frag though, but it is going to be Miko taking two. Susage and Javi are both down. FU, this is their chance to come in, take control of the site. Lozella Sal still trying to go for the rotations. Tan though taking down Tricks a little bit to even it out. But he is wounded severely at this point. And it's gonna have to be Gilson here to try and take some shots here. Dark cover, try to checking those corners. Tan, if he's gonna win a firefight, it's gonna be one where he has initiative. But he does find Gilson still finding these kills throw. But that spike is taking another headshot onto Miko. He's cracked. This could be a chance here. One more of them remaining. It's gonna be a Marshall to not face, but to the body. It's gonna be very dangerous. It's gonna be one body shot for this, and that's actually just gonna get a classic shot onto Tan, clutching it out for his team, keeping their dream alive for game one. But they're gonna have to win 11 rounds in a row if they want to make this happen for game one.
Yeah, at this point, Hiron actually, if they want to go for the comeback here, it's gonna be a long, long road because now that LaSalle has secured match point, they have no choice but to go to overtime. They have to force this overtime, and only there can they, possibly can complete this comeback. But 10 rounds, I mean, this is gonna be a free round for them. It is an eco unless they let you, keep up their cracked aim and get some juicy one taps with that sheriff.
Oh, worship this on Javi. That's one big player out, and of course they've got the firearms advantage here at this point. A service though, trading back some kills through the wall with a headshot. He is cracked at this point, but let's see. FEU taking a step back here at this point. They don't want to do anything too rash here when game one is on the line. But can you imagine how tiring that would be? Game one in a best of three. But that's going to be Miko, though, taking a kill. But Gilson just quickly takes that with his frenzy, steals this gun, yoink. And that is going to even up the odds here. They still have a minute on the clock. Servus taking down Bat Ghost. Uh-oh. That's now on the numbers advantage on the side of DLSU. But Admiral Shikikan coming in with that Spectre to get a headshot. Still 40 seconds on the clock. A little, the battle around the spice racks coming in here in mid. Gilson, very, very patient, waiting for a service to maybe catch someone out.
Left.
Still has all of his utility at this point. Just needs to go for Tricks, though. Coming in, gets the ambush onto the service. Gilson takes away his other buddy at this point. Cloudburst coming through, but he knows where he is coming through hookah at that point. Will he give chase? He has to 10 seconds on the clock. A lot of pressure on the side here. Tricks trying to go for this plant. He will actually try and get this. Now just has to reposition. Cameras out, but it is going to be Gilson though. Ooh, blundering that, and that's gonna be Tricks clutching that out for his team, 3-12. But once again, can you imagine how tiring it would be to go overtime on game one in the best of three? Down.
Yeah, that's gotta take a toll. No, if you go for this, if they do go to overtime here, we don't even know at what point in overtime are they gonna, finish. It could go to double, triple, quadruple overtime. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
that was such a blunder from FEU. Actually, it dropped the spike on an eco round and almost lost that round. Good thing they were saved by the teamwork of Admiral and Trix. Thanks to the paranoia from Admiral, Trix was able to secure the kill on a Servus there. They really now suddenly turned the tables around, and they managed to deal a lot of damage towards the economy of
Ooh,
FEU. Itamera.
pick'ems are slipping. DLSU starting to get votes in their favor. Still, though, a lot of votes still for FIT. They're still one of the big fan favorites here. Just a boombot to clear out Hookah. Cover his approach at that point. Miko looking for heads around here. Can he get something there? Yes, he does get the headshot on Gilson. And coming through, location reveal, but doesn't quite matter at that point. One member down for De La Salle University. Tricks here, looking for people to push out of that dark cover. Tan takes a kill against Miko here, evening out the odds. And right around this hallway, can make something happen around elbow here, around the back side as well. A server's looking for it, but doesn't catch anyone with a blade storm. Says an easy headshot. Don't bring knives to a gunfight is the name of the game. Javi trying to make something happen for his team, takes down that turret just to ensure that their approach is a little bit better. But Javi, they're gonna be slipping at this point, forced to come in, get sniped in the face by Tricks. Daggers to the face, and Bat goes pick something up against Stan to finish up the round. Looks like FU's getting in the groove of things, and that one step closer to that overtime that we're dreading. But De La Salle, they seem to be slipping here on the defense against FEU, not being able to weather the storm. As if FEU gets those really crucial picks early, which they can take, they are capable of taking, De La Salle might have a little bit of trouble.
They're inching closer and closer to tying the game here, one round at a time. This is quite possible. We see they're finally, building up momentum, building up steam.
Oh, they're pushing it in though. Tricks, ooh, covering his approach here onto Lamps. Maybe catch someone defending there. Nothing there, but Worship is going to go for the plant here. De La Salle, they're going to be playing retake at this point. But FEU, they've found very good positions for them to protect this spike. And that's going to be De La Salle University. From the backside though, Gilson, maybe he can get some flanks out here with the Sheriff. Oh, unable to do that. Vandal from Miko takes him out. They are on an eco round, which means that everything here is just to make sure that the next round is much harder for FEU at this point. This spike ticking in. The Cerberus getting that kill double on that round in Lamps as well. Worship goes down after trading one back, but that is going to be a Cerberus jumping out. That was not having any of it. He's playing.
Oh my goodness.
Man, he got thrifty. They've got ecoed. Oh my lord, that was too quick. It happened too quick. And Viridis Argus, they were not having any of it.
What a retake from Viridis Argus.
Oh man.
I was shocked, honestly.
Ooh.
I did not expect them to pull that one out. I mean, oh wow. What a retake by Viridis Argus.
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful, Hiron, you're right. You saw there, Tan saved them there actually with his counter to the Hunter's Fury. It was quite an impressive display from DLSU, and now they're made a statement. Now they're saying, even with 20%, even with only 20% of our fans believing, we're pulling one out and we're doing style. That was a stomp. All things considered, sure they were making their comeback, but in the end, it is what it is, and that was a stomp. They win that in convincing fashion, even with a thrifty. It always happens,
Man,
It
game,
always happens.
Get ecoed.
Right, that's the rounds that's the tilter, That's when that happens to you in your solo queue games, you do so well to secure the site. You did everything right, except up until that post plant, you somehow get overrun. You somehow get traded, or somehow you whiff. It doesn't matter. Props to DLSU. Congratulations for securing game number 1
of
the series.
Yeah, and of course FIT. Let's see. Let's hope that this doesn't get to their mental onto game 2. They have a lot of experienced players on their side once again. But of course, FIT. They're a strong organization. They're a strong team, lots of infrastructure supporting them. Let's hope that they're able to take it away for the next game. But of course, that is just game 1 for the semifinals. This is a best of 3, an intense best of 3. And we have been your shoutcasters for game 1. We'll be your shoutcasters for the rest of the series probably as well. I'm Hyron, with me is Ryujin. We'll be back for more Itamraos versus Viridis Arcos after a very short break. Don't go away.
Why don't you watch me do my thing? Reinvent the world, yeah. Just to be more, just to be better, just to evolve, just to be more, just to be better, just to evolve, just to evolve. Every time the world spins round, reinvent 360. Thinking you gon' miss a good thing, yeah. Show the whole world, reinvent. Nobody to know stand is strong. Be a good friend. 1, 2, 3, ready to try. Why don't you watch me do my thing?
Take it to the next level with Globe's fiber, LTE Advanced, and 5G mobile connection. Now you have the power to reinvent your world. Globe.